It's time for Ryan's Roses on Kiss FM. Marisol in Long Beach has reached out to us saying, my fiance, listen closely, my fiance and I got engaged Easter weekend when we were with my family. It was beautiful. We're hoping to get married next summer. When we posted about our engagement, a woman reached out to me on Instagram saying she and my fiance hooked up last summer. A woman reached out to me on my Instagram saying she and my fiance hooked up last summer and that she still hears from him.
Cheater.
So she's waving a red flag, saying, don't do it. All right, Marisol, I understand what happened. I understand the timing of this. I understand that he should not be obviously engaging in any sort of contact with another woman when you're about to get married and you're engaged.
No.
But have you done a credibility check on who this woman is?
I mean, not really, but it's weird that she would just reach out to me. Like, I don't have enemies. I'm just not that type of person, And if somebody sees something and they're like, hey, I'm trying to warn you, that's literally what she said. She's like, look, I'm just trying to warn you. Like, I saw his post and I'm just trying to warn you that, like, I hear from him regularly, which I don't even know if that means, like, they hook up regularly. Like, I'm confused by what.
I understand. What's her name?
Erin.
Erin. And have you thought about reaching out to Erin to find out more?
Well, like, she said that they first hooked up last year. And so I thought, okay, maybe it was like right before we made it official, because we were, we just started seeing each other in the beginning of the year. And so it wasn't official until the summer. So I thought maybe there's some overlap. Like, I don't know. I've just been I've been spiraling, and I don't want to reach out to her again. I want to hear it from him.
Okay.
I want to hear it. Like,
hold on 1 second. I think we understand exactly what our assignment is for Ryan's Roses next. 102.7. It's Kiss FM. It's Ryan's Roses. We're about to call Marisol's fiance. So they got engaged Easter weekend. They're going to get married next summer. She got a message on her Instagram from another woman saying that her fiance, hooked up with this woman last summer, and they still communicate. They still talk. They either see each other or talk. She doesn't know to what extent now, but she knows that there may be a time when they were together and he hooked up with this other woman, and this is like a warning. Mm-hmm. It's a warning. Let me ask Marisol one thing. I know you haven't spoken to this other woman, Erin, who's telling you this is not a good situation, but
no.
When was the last time, did Erin say when she heard from him last?
She said 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so he's actively talking to a woman he hooked up with before. All right, got it. Before or during you? We don't know. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then his name. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
We're going to do it right now. Be very quiet until we find out all we can here and tell him he's on the air. Good luck, Marisol.
Thank you.
There we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Eddie, please?
Yeah, this is he.
Hi, Eddie. My name is Valerie. I'm calling from Beach Blooms. How are you doing this morning?
Sorry, where did you say you're calling from?
Beach Blooms. We're on 2nd Street, right near Nick's.
Okay.
So I'm calling because we're offering a free promotion. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They are free. I don't need cash. I don't need credit card info or anything like that. We're just trying to promote our business. Is there anybody that you want to send flowers to?
Why me?
We can start with the name. Oh, you may, we do this with local residents, and you may have purchased something online in the last 16 to 18 months and opted in to receive promotional offers from local vendors.
So it's a free dozen roses?
Yes, they are red. I could change the color out if you want a different color, but it's a dozen red roses. We can have them out by lunchtime today. We can send them locally, or if you need a little bit further distance, we have partners that we could do that with, but locally would make more sense.
Anything else?
They're free.
Do
you want to write something on the card?
Okay.
Why don't we start with the name?
Okay. Send them to Amelia.
Amelia. And
Amelia.
Great. And what would you like to put on the card for Amelia?
Yeah, please put. It's been too long.
It's been
Eddie, your voice is being
long.
broadcast on the radio. Eddie, I've got your fiance Marisol on the line. Can you tell us who Amelia is and what's been too long?
Eddie? Hello, talk.
I'm here. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Eddie, your voice is on the air, so this is being heard by people. You're about to get married to Marisol. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And then who's Amelia? What's been too long? What are you talking about?
She is an old friend of mine.
Okay, then why are you sending her roses, bro, when you're about to get married to Marisol?
Literally.
Yeah, I've never even heard of this person, Eddie. Who is she?
She's an old friend. Like, I
really?
was just saying it's been too long since I've seen her. I mean,
Okay.
we're getting married.
I think you're
so
lying.
I'm just trying to
No,
catch up with
I
some
think
old
you're lying.
friends and tell them the good
No.
news.
No, I think you're lying. What about Erin? Is she an old friend too?
I'm sure. How do you know Erin?
That's not important. All I know is she said you reached out to her and tried to hook up with her. Is that true? Is it false? What is it?
False. That's not true. She is totally lying.
I'm not sure she is.
So there's
I'm not sure
Erin,
she is.
there's Amelia. Who
You
else is there?
should- What is this? You should have just come to me. Like, you didn't have to put me on the radio.
I need witnesses. I always think you're lying to me, and now I get a second opinion. What do you think, Ryan? I think he's lying.
I think he's lying too. I mean, she's concerned about a woman named Erin. You're sending roses to Amelia, and you're about to get married. It just doesn't add up.
Really?
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 Eddie,
How fascinating. This is stupid. I'm hanging up. I'll call you in a few minutes.
All right, hang up, Eddie. You should hang up. Eddie's gone. Marisol, I just, there's nothing genuine about him. I just don't believe him there. So
No.
good luck. I think you should probably track down Aaron and find out what else is going on. He's obviously got Amelia on his mind and Aaron on his mind. And thank you for reaching out. This is good news that you found out sooner than later. Wouldn't you say?
Yes. I mean, it still sucks, but better
It's
now
good
than
to
never.
Find out now. So, just to go back, Ryan's Roses was designed to create peace of mind if you're up against a brick wall in your relationship. Ideally, if you think someone's cheating on you, you go talk to the source, you talk to them, you try and find out what's happening. If that doesn't work, come to us, tell us the story. We'll call your significant other on the air.
Right.
We just did that for Marisol. We got her fiance on the line. Now, Marisol's concern was that a woman reached out and said, hey, the guy you're about to marry has been hanging out with me, and her name was Aaron. So we call her fiance, and he doesn't send the roses to Aaron, and he doesn't send the roses to his fiance. He sends the roses to a third person named Amelia and says it's been too long, and then tells us that's an old friend. It's just like,
There's more than two, for sure.
I don't know what to talk about other than the good news there.
Right.
The good news is she found out without doubt that she should not marry this guy.
Let this be a lesson to us all.
Thank goodness she found out before they have the wedding next summer.
I know. It still hurts, though, to be cheated on, have your heart broken, think that this is the love of
Would it
your
hurt
life.
worse if you found out after you were married?
Yes. I mean, it all
Degrees of hurt.
It all sucks
Well, which is lowercase versus uppercase?
now
Sucks.
than later.
Duarte, Jackie's there in Duarte. Thank you for listening, Duarte, Jackie. So you say this is horrifying, right?
Oh my God, this is horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. I mean, he's going to get married and he has how many women on the side? Like, this just does not make me feel good. I feel like he probably has dozens of women that he's talking to be honest.
I think you're right. So that's what I'm saying. It's a successful Ryan's Roses call. She's going to nip it in the bud before it's too late. Jackie and Duarte, thank you for listening. And that is how it goes down. We do that twice a week. So you can send emails about your story, about any issues you're having 24/7. But we make the calls Mondays and Thursdays here